Alright. Lately I've been thinking about OPS style animals and how I use these concepts to improve my own life. I think that my personality type would be classified as an NIFI-INTJ with sleep first, which means that I would be often, of course, NIFI-ing all the time, which is again something I very strongly recognize, which makes me consider that to be a reasonable characterization of myself. What's the point now? The point is, I'm considering a certain framework based on the concept from OPS to try and basically complement my tendencies to circumvent certain ways. I have very little regard for physical reality, thus I tend to kind of ignore stuff a lot. And I've been bitten, and I do recognize the statement where, because I've been bitten, I tend to go even deeper into the concept to try and prevent all possible physical realities that I deem unpleasant. Now, I have now currently the idea of rather a sleep play cascade instead of what I discussed yesterday, a purely sleep cascade. I moved from one to the other because I think that some forms of sleep don't resonate with me. It didn't make sense, not in a purely logical sense, but more, it didn't fit. I didn't feel like that would actually help me move forward, but rather do extra work that didn't really seem to be relevant for me. So, with that in mind, I have a slightly different idea where I would rather start with SITI sleep, organizing physical reality for me, in a sense that works for me, making space for my natural tendency to then NIFI as a second, but a third thing which I found more important than the other form of sleep is I am also not very aware, or I don't really pay a lot of attention to communities and their value systems. And I think, indeed, to be an effective person, to be able to create reality, I would need to, in a sense, be more aware of that. So I'm considering at the moment to then switch into NEFE consciously, it's the third stage, to really start to get like Rose Fee said somewhere, a sense of to what deities a certain tribe is praying. And the fourth, I would like to go into SETE, but it's undefined or not that high up my current scope.